The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.
davidpakman.com/May1 is our one-year membership and David Pakman Show hoodie special. Go to davidpakman.com/May1. You'll get a one-year membership bundled with a hoodie, 25% off. Fantastic stuff, Lewis.
Yeah, why not?
It's on fire. People are loving it.
Why wouldn't they?
No, I don't know.
It's great.
Oh. A student named Daniel Chong, who's a 24-year-old student at UC San Diego, was taken into custody during a drug raid, and he was abandoned in a holding cell for 5 days without food and water. He said, "They never came back, ignored all my cries, and I still don't know what happened. I'm not sure how they could forget me." He's now filed a $20 million lawsuit. This is an incredible story, made most incredible by the fact that he resorted to drinking his own urine to survive in the cell.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, he's not even training for a UFC event.
Wow.
Incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, he almost died from renal failure.
On April 21st, drug enforcement agents raided an apartment where Chong and his friends were smoking marijuana. 9 people were arrested, and the agents reportedly also seized ecstasy pills, marijuana, prescription meds, psychedelic mushrooms, as well as weapons. 7 of those arrested were taken to jail, and 1 was released. Chong was left handcuffed in a 5-foot by 10-foot holding cell for 5 days. He was kicking and screaming at the door to no avail. He began hallucinating and drank his own urine in the hopes of staying hydrated. You know, at a logistical level, how do you even get the urine where it needs to be to drink it from where it... You know what I'm talking about? I mean, this is a logistical nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah, but...
like, do you have cups in the jail? I don't know.
I think there's a good chance he could have died if he didn't drink his urine.
You think so?
Yeah.
Is this being attributed to him surviving? 5 days without water? What do you think, Natan?
What do I think about 5 days without water?
Whether he would have survived without drinking the urine.
I mean, usually they say that 3 days without water is the maximum, but obviously it probably depends on your physical condition before you start the 3 days, so I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 days does sound like a little bit of a... I don't want to say fabrication, but I mean, I've never heard of anyone going 5 days and surviving with no water.
We've heard about countless people.
No, we haven't.
Oh, yeah. Natan,
I've never heard of anyone.
We've done tons of stories, 5 days without water.
No.
I've never heard of anyone.
We just did one of a guy who was, for weeks, he was in his car with nothing, and he went into that kind of like... that
was just without food.
Suspended animation.
That was a freak occurrence where, like, they think his body went into some kind of, like, alternative hibernation.
Yeah, he didn't have water. He was just hibernating.
He was hibernating. We've never done any story in which someone has not been completely frozen or close to frozen like this man and gone that long without water.
Even more incredibly, and I don't even know if all the aspects of the story are true because it just sounds so amazing. After days without human contact, Chong tried killing himself by breaking his glasses with his teeth and then using the glass to cut himself. He also allegedly found a bag of crystal meth in the cell where he was being kept and used it to stay awake. He's brought in after a drug raid, and he happens across crystal meth in the cell where he's being left alone, and uses that to make it through the period of 5 days. It's an incredible story.
I think the incompetence of the DEA is incredible here.
Assuming this is true. This is, of course, all alleged.
Right.